It's January 30th, 2022. I know this, well, I believe it's NTD News Replay. They use this word, I believe, in some form of journalism. They're, in order to tell the story and be protected by something important, they have to agree prior to whatever about what carefully chosen whatever is being whatever. Now, this particular gentleman is a circus performer who rescues tigers. Now, he's on some Russian side in Siberia, but he adorns a name of something different. And then the tigers he rescues, he names them, it sounds like, after the American automobile whatever, or our local streetcars for some reason. I know that in one continuous peace effort with a lot of variables and moving parts, and you're stretched so thin for likable or agreeable pieces, I'm hesitant, but he mentioned something so valuable, such a pearl of wisdom that I need, that I don't hear the Americans speak of, which makes me angry that I have people I see that looks like this gentleman, but they speak a form of American English, but they never portray this style of spiritual knowledge in the rabbit ears stations or in some form of teleportation where they're teaching, or in real life, forget remote learning, but learning directly in face-to-face in the schools. The teachers are not teaching this level of spirituality, and that you're here, you have to leave the world better than you did before, and you might come again, that kind of thing. Depending on whatever you ascribe to, in lots of moving parts and geospatial and origamic, and then repeating figures that look the same as they did centuries before, but they bring with them a knowledge that is a little more in-depth or vast for communicating, just slightly different than others.
A toy, particularly if they're crossbreeds.
He mentions it in a very specific way.
They are hybrid or a cross, that is. They do not belong to any kind, like the Amur or Bengali tigers, that is. This is a cross, and they do not have a breeding value, so they are not needed. For nature, they are not returnable. Such animals most often find themselves in difficult situations because no one protects them.
Jim had to sell a vehicle again to buy his...
So, it's non-returnable or non-reusable, because not every, I mean, it's not every voice, but it's just not every energy contributes. Some energies, when they're not following a specific pathway, will veer off and then pull the concentric circles off and then make the inner circle into a different shape, maybe more like an American chicken egg, where it's oval, it's bulbous on one side and then more stretched on the other. Again, I don't want to get too in depth with this because I know some people are live or die by what they believe in, and I might not have the correct words, but I know where I'm standing with this type of light coming through, feeling that this part of the galaxy or the universe is off and broken. And I'm noticing some of the human pieces, including the woman that I came from. I'm slightly different. I have a different nose than she. But there is a break even in that, like, I shouldn't be. I should have never been brought into humanity with her piece being off. But this is centuries going into a really dangerous situation, and I don't know how to scale it back or to whom to address about this section and how they're malperforming. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.
His second tiger, Rolls Royce, from the south
Right.
of Russia.
Rolls
Being a big lover
Royce.
of cars, the ex-trainer has named all his cats after car brands. So the shelter is also home to tigers Honda, Infiniti, and Tesla.
Some of them love people, some are calm with people, some maintain absolute neutrality, some just like to communicate with people. It is a big delusion that predators are fearless animals. In fact, these are the largest fearful cats that you can imagine. That is, something new always causes them fear.
Kim and his wife used to perform in a circus and then ran their own show. But the pandemic pushed them to finally open the shelter as most performances were canceled. The couple has plans to move to a new territory with a larger area, where they can accommodate more animals that need help. Andrew Thomas, NTD News.
Scientists have detected what appears to be a star, but its never before seen behavior.